Well, let's do this. No cliffhangers, no nothing. We're finding out right here tonight if this is it. And if tomorrow we start over fresh in 1991 with 2 new teams and 2 brand new challenges. The Houston Rockets. You guys know them well. You built this team. This is what they look like at this point. Led most certainly by Patrick Ewing with his 32 points, 13 rebounds a game. Chris Mullin, Ralph Sampson, even Robert Reed's been a pretty damn good role player for you guys. Of course, Scottie Pippen coming in off the bench. You got Muggsy, at least 7 assists a game. But you are up against the Boston Celtics, led by Larry Bird, Jay Humphries, Kevin McHale, still only 30 years old, Jan Sundvold, and Kevin Willis, who you guys traded to the Celtics earlier this season to free up room for Ewing to step into that starting lineup full time. Will it be the Kevin Willis Redemption Series? Or will you guys win this initial challenge in this era and force us on to 1991? Again, a look. We haven't changed anything about the lineup, so Reed's in there, and to be honest, he's done well. Obviously, if we were to go more hands-on, you put Scottie Pippen there, but having Pippen as a 6th man is incredible. But this team's ready to rock. They're ready to go. Let's get to it. Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Rockets and Celtics. And you know what we're going to do? We're actually going to watch the intro for this for the very first time. And then we'll probably sim from there. But let's watch this intro. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, God, 2K, you did it. You knocked it out of the park. You really did.
This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got David Aldridge reporting in from the sideline.
Oh, this is so cool. It's so cool. Fuck. It's so cool. All right. Well, again, we're not going to watch the full thing. We are going to start simming because it is 12-minute quarters, so LOL. But the opening tip-off to the Celtics. Because I actually did pick computer. So, with that, we go over to, I don't really want Simcast Live. Simcast Live is nice, but let me hit jump in. And back to Simcast. All right. So, Simcast Live is cool as hell. I mean, we could do it from Simcast Live if you guys want. I mean, at least like late in the 4th quarter. But at the same time, if we're going to sit here and watch these dots, I mean, granted, you can up the sim speed. I mean, I don't know. We could watch it from this menu if you guys want it. I mean, the score's over there in the bottom right. But at the same time, look at how slow it's going, even though I'm on max speed. You know? So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do we leave it on this, or do we just go back and sim to the 4th quarter, then maybe put it on this? But this is the other option that we have. I'm leaning towards the other one, personally. All right. Let's see what we got. So we march. Strong start for the Rockets. It's a close game. It's a close one. Celtics pulling away a little bit. 10-point game with 3:49 to go. Let's jump in and see if your Rockets can pull off a comeback. Otherwise, Celtics are going to take game 1.
Bogues defending. McHale passes to Johnson. Bird,
not the situation I thought I'd find. You guys didn't want to block on Bird.
There's a screen by Willis.
Reed loses him. Larry mid-range misses. Ewing comes down with it.
He's got 13 inbounds in the game.
Here comes Muggsy. You guys got to work fast. Askew throws it down.
Nice feed there, setting up his teammates.
That's exactly what you guys needed.
Celtics leading by 8.
Exactly what you needed.
Humphries the pass to Bird.
Ooh, big interception by Reed. He's been all over Bird so far. Reed, oops it! Scottie Pippen throws it down. Rockets on a bit of a run, Mr. Webster. How the heck are you, my friend? I hope you're good. All the momentum with the Rockets right now. Larry Bird against Reed. The drive. Ewing's there to block it, but Reed can't keep it in. Huge block by Patrick Ewing on Larry Bird.
Needs another look.
It's a different kind of defense.
What a play by Patrick Ewing.
More intense, more in your face, high energy plays like that one are winning plays.
Let's see here. Boston timeout for this inbound play. Ewing and Pippen side by side. Oh, this alternate reality stuff is beautiful. It really is.
The Rockets making a switch here.
A big moment here for the Celtics. Going to try to stop this run here in Game 1, the NBA Final.
The head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. He's happy with how they
Big man himself, Patrick Ewing.
Hey, they had their chance.
Next to
but
Pippen.
This is where we take it from them. This
Here
is
we go.
our game and our series is gonna be
Onyx
about
looking to inbound.
Thank you, David. Just
5 seconds for Boston here. Reed loses him. Shot up. Doesn't fall. Sampson on the rebound.
by Johnson, no good.
A lot of momentum for the Rockets right now. Again, down low. Scottie Pippen.
Boy, that's leadership right there.
What a run for the Rockets. The lead's down to 4.
Timeout call.
And another Boston timeout. You guys might actually pull off this comeback. Oh, my God.
Better positioning defensively. You got to do your work early.
Oh, my God.
Position to foul.
Huge moment there for Pippen. Oh, Danny, it's incredible. Lives up to the hype. Arrows mode 100% lives up to the hype. So here we go. Celtics desperately need to stop the bleeding here. Inbound play.
Outside Willis.
The former Rocket Willis holding on to it, trying to kill some time. Humphries trying to make a move. Pull-up jumper on Muggsy. He misses. Sampson gets the rebound.
Taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of
Muggsy Bogues.
Looking for Ewing.
Down low for Ewing. Mismatch. Ewing. Easy bucket. The lead's down to 2.
A timely bucket by Patrick Ewing. His team
Unbelievable stuff.
in the big moments, and more times than not.
The Celtics are choking.
Johnson kicks to Humphries.
Johnson back to Humphries. They finally get it to Larry. He's tired. Larry Bird. Hand off to Willis, the former Rocket. Back to Bird against Pippen. He gets by him. Oh, my God.
Clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
That was the most violent block I've ever seen in my life.
When the game is this
What the fuck?
The Rockets.
I thought he spiked the ball through the court.
35 left in the
Jesus Christ. I legitimately thought the ball was going through the floor. Fucking hell. Poor Larry, that poor basketball had a family. Larry Bird goes up. It wasn't even Ewing, it was Sampson. Oh my God. Larry Bird, look at this. Fucking put that on a poster. Holy shit. That is fucking absurd. Ralph Sampson. Oh my God. Ralph Sampson on Larry Bird. He slapped him in the fucking forehead. He blocked the ball so hard that he slapped Larry Bird in the fucking forehead. I love Larry Bird. I am a Celtics fan, but Jesus Christ. I'm shocked the ball didn't go through the court. I'm shocked Larry can still stand. That is fucking incredible. Larry on the drive goes up. Get that shit out of my kitchen. Oh my God. Like, he gets past Scottie Pippen, has so much hope. And what is he met with? What is he met with? Who else but Ralph fucking Sampson? The Tash. Ruining your hopes and dreams. That was incredible. I'm legitimately shocked he didn't volleyball spike it through the floor. I want that. 2K? I want that. Find a way to make it so Shaq can break a backboard, but also find a way that Ralph Sampson can spike a ball through the floor. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Good Lord. Huge moment for the Rockets. Bogues out to Reed. Quick movement. Pippen trying to drive. Pippen has Humphries one-on-one. Reed, Rockets kind of struggling to get the look they want. Pippen to Bogues. Down for Patrick Ewing. Nearly drew the and one, but it is a foul. Ewing to the line. Draws the call on Willis. And a chance to tie this game. 31 points tonight for Patrick Ewing. A rough moment there for Willis. What can the big man do? Misses the first. A huge miss from Patrick Ewing. Wow. Of all people. Yeah, no, thank you. Whereas Mullen, he might have fouled out. A huge miss from Ewing on the first. Makes the second, though. Celtics still up by a 1. And it is only game 1, exactly. Here's Larry Bird. Celtics haven't scored in a long time. Bird, mid-range jumper, gets it to fall. Larry Bird's redemption. And that miss from Ewing now that much more important.
They trail by 3.
I love that you can tell who the computer generated are because they're just tattooed up all the hell. Oh, it's beautiful. So that missed free throw from Ewing proving to be very, very important. Here we go. Without Chris Mullen, appears as though he's fouled out. Inbounded to Muggsy. 1 minute to go. Muggsy trying to drive. Muggsy denied. Humphries recovers. I think it was Willis that was able to get to Muggsy Bogues on that one. The two that were traded for one another. All of a sudden, the Celtics have the momentum. Humphries killing time. On the drive, gets the shot up, doesn't fall, recovered by Pippen. Rudy, what's going on? Give it a 7 months, buddy. Muggsy Bogues again. Jumper. Muggsy can't get it to go. Another miss. And there's the intentional foul. The Rockets had all the momentum in the world, but a missed free throw. A missed free throw from Patrick Ewing might cost him the game. Rudy, it's incredible. And it changes depending on what year you're in. It's unreal. Willis hits the free throw. That pretty much seals the deal. The former Rocket. Willis hits them both. And it looks like Boston's going to walk into Houston and take game 1.
They're behind by 5.
It's looking like it.
21 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
So close yet so far for the Rockets in game 1.
Humphries with the
Pippen turns it over on the inbound. And Muggsy's forced to foul. It all went wrong for Houston in the final minute or so of game 1. Damn. Oof. Humphries to the line.
Good on the first, and
He makes it. That's it. That's it. Celtics are going to win game 1.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, I think we can pause and just sim out the rest of it. I think we know what's about to happen here. Done deal. 108-100, the final score. Celtics take game 1 here in Houston. Off the back of 36 points from Larry Bird and a double-double from Willis. It was Larry's show. 32 points, 13 rebounds from Ewing. Sampson there as well. Mullen didn't even foul out. He just wasn't used. But good performances from Ewing and Sampson. It wasn't enough. Larry Bird and the Celtics take game 1. Let's see what happens. Immediately jump into game number 2. Can the Rockets bounce back and make the most of their home court? Much better performance. The Celtics, though, keeping it close. Rockets pulling away a little bit. And it looks like we're not going to have to jump in. Houston's going to take game 2. 121-111. 33 points, 11 rebounds for Ewing. Mullen on 26 points. Humphrey with 27. Larry Bird fouled out after 29 minutes. And while Humphries and Kevin McHale picked up the slack, Willis as well with another double-double. He was 5 of 21 from the floor, though. We are tied at 1 apiece after the first 2 games of the final. Game 3. Game number 3. Celtics off to a very strong start at home. We're going to have to jump in at some point. I want to see what their setup looks like. 3-point game, 2 minutes left. Perfect time to jump in and see how game 3 plays out. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, it's just gorgeous. The old Boston Garden. Larry Bird to the line. Huge moment here. The Burb makes it. 4-point lead for the Celtics. God, it looks beautiful. Timeout for the Rockets. Exactly 2 minutes left on the clock here in game 3. Again, a 1-1 series right now. See what happens here. And Houston had a strong comeback in game 1 until you guys fell short. Let's see what happens on the aftermath of this timeout.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well the Rockets coach had some words for
See how it goes.
He said,
See, let's see.
Physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Now here's
Down low to Ewing. 1-on-1 with Willis, and Ewing embarrasses his former teammate. The lead's back to 2. Beautiful.
Here's Humphries.
And the Rockets make a big stop. Kevin McHale. Back for Humphries. Larry Bird. Trying to will the Celtics team to one more title. Shot up, doesn't fall. Up in the air, and Pippen comes down with it. Now it's Reed. Quick mid-range jumper. Misses. Rebound by Pippen. Hands it to Muggsy.
Back to Bogues.
Kicks out to Ewing, then back to Muggsy. Boys, you better switch spots here. You got your roles wrong.
To the inside.
1:05 to go. Ewing
And Willis
misses. Rare miss from Ewing.
from the field. They'll take that.
McHale.
Now here's McHale.
Down low for Willis, and Patrick Ewing gets the better of him again.
And now let's take a look again.
Goodness gracious.
Well, you got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs.
Patrick Ewing with these blocks, man.
On this block.
Crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. He's unreal. Absolutely unreal. Polonese can do on the inbound. Hands off for Willis. Ewing's all over him. In the draft, Danny. So we started off in the 83-84 season.
Just 5 on the
Both of us, Chat and myself, in terms of the teams we controlled, elected to kind of tear it down a little bit. That three's missed. Willis gets it back. Willis draws the foul from Sampson. Kevin Willis is proving to be the big difference maker so far between these two teams. Goodness gracious. You guys had him, you traded him, rightfully so, but
He drops the first
he's
one.
doing work for the Celtics here.
A vocal presence both on the floor and in the locker room. Willis is somebody his teammates really respects.
Chance to make it a 4-point game.
And he cannot.
He misses. Sampson on the rebound. 30 seconds. Here's Pippen. Trying to drive. Down low, Kevin McHale.
So they choose to intentionally.
And Bird is fouled by Bogues. What a read by Kevin McHale. Larry Bird is pumped up. Either that or he dislocated his jaw. I'm not sure. But a 3-point lead with 26 seconds to go, and Bird goes to the line for 2. Like, I'm not saying I'm rooting for the Celtics, but I mean,
Gets the first. Net
Bird makes the first. He's fucking automatic.
Tremendous all-around shooting. Larry's so good in these situations. In fact, one of the league's best.
Larry
And so both
makes them both.
It's a 5-point.
5-point lead with 26 seconds to go in an era where you don't shoot that many threes.
They're down by 5.
Interesting situation here. I don't know if Mullen fouled out, but yep. Gotta see. Gotta see what he is capable of. Here we go. Celtics on the verge of a 2-1 series lead here in the final. Inbound to Reed.
Finds Ewing.
Ewing for Sampson.
Operating the shot clock and game clock.
They're struggling to get something set up here. McMillan.
Down low.
Clock's ticking. Down low for Patrick Ewing. He doesn't pull the trigger. McMillan in the corner. Doesn't get it to go.
And he commits the intentional.
And the Boston Celtics are going to take game 3. And a 2-1 series lead. The final score 103-96. 26 points, 10 assists for Bird, double-double for Willis as well. You have 28 points, 11 rebounds from both Sampson and Ewing. But down the stretch, the Rockets just couldn't get organized and make the play that they had to make. They couldn't get that open look. So it's a 2-1 Celtics lead. We head into game 4. Let's see how this one plays out. It's been a back and forth series so far. Celtics, though, looking pretty good. Can the Rockets make it any closer? It's a 5-point game with 2.5 to go. We'll see. Celtics win this. They go up 3-1 in this series. And I don't know if the Rockets are capable of coming back from that. This is a must-win here.
Bird outside.
Kale to Bird.
Passes it to Humphries.
The old guard of the Celtics, capable of bringing back one more title.
Ball movement here.
Humphries, just inside, hits it.
Been a shootout all night.
And the lead's up to 7 with 2:20 to go.
Why indeed?
It's not looking good for the Rockets right now.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
I honestly wasn't expecting this much of a fight from the Celtics. I thought if you guys played the Bulls, you'd end up with this type of series, but
Oaks is checked
not
in.
Boston.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message.
Inbound from Muggsy.
To his team. Told him this is gut check time.
Bogues, the spin. Bogues, the jumper. Great shot from Muggsy Bogues.
Moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin, by my count.
Leads back down to 5 with 2 minutes left.
Thanks so much, David. And the Celtics.
McHale.
possession here. Following the
Gets it to fall.
Physical contact.
Wow.
Mikhail says bring it on. He'll just power through it.
Ewing was there. So was Reed.
fantastic drive. One
But Ewing bit for the fake
That drive looked
from
easy.
McHale.
That had a high degree of difficulty.
The young Patrick Ewing. Is he choking in the final? Muggsy.
to the middle.
Down low for Ewing. Power move. Ewing gets his own rebound. Put back goes and one. A beneficial miss for Patrick Ewing.
Ewing to deliver.
Gets the and one.
Not letting them down there. No sirree.
Fan at Boston Garden. Not very happy.
Look here at the scoring.
The one fan. Ewing to the line.
A free throw off.
Misses it. Another crucial missed free throw from Ewing. Ooh, and he stepped out of bounds. So a break there for the Rockets. The Rockets ball after the turnover. Saw the ruffle sign at the Celtics basket. Got 2 tapes. Oh yeah, Danny, they use the old logos. They do the same thing for like Mountain Dew. It's awesome. It's awesome. Here's Muggsy down low for Patrick Ewing. Gets it to go.
Three in the basket from
The lead's 3 when it really should be 2. That last miss. That free throw. Really hurting them. Very similar to game 1. Muggsy against Humphries. His shot goes. And the lack of,
Nice handles leading to an easy.
we'll say Muggsy's height deficiency hurts him there.
Bogues with it. Inside.
Bogues turns it over to McHale. Miscommunication with Ewing.
Humphries against Bogues.
Humphries
Humphries kicks to McHale.
over to McHale. The Rockets desperately need a stop. Or this one's basically over.
And here is Johnson.
Johnson
6.
for McHale. Larry Bird. 3 seconds left. Larry, the jumper over Mullen. Doesn't fall. Muggsy gets it.
In the other way.
Rockets need a quick basket. It's Mullen
On the wing, Mullen. Defended by
for Bogues. Wanted that jumper. Doesn't pull the trigger. Out to Ewing. Not where you want Patrick Ewing to be.
now Bogues.
25 seconds. Bogues. Pump fake. Wide open jumper. He missed it.
But it's no good. And now they decide.
And the Rockets not able to hit the big shots at the right time. 116 to 109. The Boston Celtics have a 3-1 lead in the NBA final. Humphrey and Bird doing work. 25 and 12 from Ewing. Pippen had a strong game as well. Ewing did foul out right at the very end. Sampson fouled out after 24 minutes. Muggsy 2 of 7 from the floor. The Celtics 1 win away from accruing another NBA title. Can they get it done? They were 35 and 47 last season. I say I can't see their titles from here. I'd have to go to it. Oh, I could. It was right there. It would be their 17th. It would be the Rockets' first. Game 5. The Rockets need to win 3 in a row and pull off a monumental comeback for their first ever title. Can they do it against Bird and the Celtics here at home? They're looking good. It's tied with under 2 minutes left. Bird and the Celtics just won't give up. And it looks like the Rockets have run out of steam. Tied at 93, 1:55 on the clock. There's the inbound to Bogues.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter.
Celtics win this game. They're champions. There's Patrick Ewing down low over Polynice. Great feed from Bogues. They try that play a lot. When it works, easy bucket. Otherwise, we've seen the interceptions.
No siree. Patrick getting it done.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Patrick Ewing.
There's a minute 47 left here in the fourth quarter.
Putting the Rockets up by 2, trying to force a game 6 back in Boston.
From our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Humphries.
Head coach for Boston had some instructions.
Pull up jumper. Missed it. Rebound by Ewing.
He said, "This game is right here, guys. This is our game."
Chris Mullen for 3. Missed it.
Purpose and point.
If there's one player in the NBA
Thank you, David. Now Johnson.
in this era that you want for the wide open 3, Bird with the bank, the very high bank, as he got matched up with Muggsy. We're tied at 95. The missed 3 from Chris Mullen might be what's remembered.
Looking for Ewing.
Ewing again, this time against Willis. He gets it to fall.
Assist by Bogues.
Big bucket there for Patrick Ewing.
Assist here tonight.
But what a miss that was from Chris Mullen.
1:05 left in the game. Here's Humphrey.
Humphries gets the bank. What a shot
Talking about much
by Humphries. Final minute of game number 5.
For sure. It's gotta help
Tied at 97.
as well as his team.
To the inside.
Again, the feed to Ewing, and again gets it over Willis.
To be denied. He says
No, you were allowed to shoot 3s at this era. It just wasn't very common at all.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Willis with
Remember, this is 88.
Humphries. And a long
And a foul called.
two here.
trying to make something happen there. They have
Humphries draws it against Ewing. Alex, what's going on, buddy?
risking the foul.
So Jay Humphries to the line, a chance to tie the game for Boston.
the foul had to come one way or another.
First shot
Free throw
is good.
and that narrows the gap to 1.
The second shot.
He's off on the free throw.
Missed it. This time it's the big free throw miss for the Celtics.
They'll take some time, Clark, with this possession.
Manage the game.
Reed for Bogues. Couple of pump fakes.
Bogues kicks to Reed.
Again, the rules change as the eras go. Ewing down low against Willis. Ewing gets it to fall. The lead's up to 3 with 22 seconds to go for Houston.
Yeah, and wouldn't
Alex, I'm having a blast, man. This game's awesome.
if they need to.
Game's awesome.
Called here, the Celtics decide to talk it over. They trail by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Here we go. Can the Rockets force game 6? 3-1 down in the series. They need a win, or the 88 season comes to a close and we continue on. Pacers get another chance. Rockets win this series. We restart in the Jordan era.
Left in the fourth
1991. Johnson can't get it to fall. Big rebound for Reed.
Yep, good foul to stop the clock.
A little bit of feistiness between the two.
Be back in it.
And Robert Reed has a chance to put this game on ice. First shot.
So the first one drops.
Makes it.
That gives them a 4-point
Favorite NBA player.
The Rockets need
Currently?
this year.
I genuinely don't think I have. No one's replaced Dirk for me as my favorite player. I gotta be honest. No one's done it. Since Dirk's retired, I've been a free agent in terms of favorite NBA player. Reed, the second one. Missed it right off the front. My God, that was a bad miss. The lead's only 4.
The pass to Johnson. Here's Bird. Fires
Larry for three over Mullen. Missed it. Rebounded by Pawnees, but turned over. And that's it. The Houston Rockets live to see another day. Game 6 coming up in Boston. 102-98. The series isn't done. This is why we're friends. I love me some Dirk, man. How can I not? How can I not? All time, though, the funny thing is, like, I don't even know if Dirk's up there for my favorite of all time. I mean, as a Celtics fan, like, I'm biased towards Paul Pierce. But, yeah, Dirk might still have my vote for my favorite player ever. 27 points, 19 rebounds for Patrick Ewing. Mullen, Sampson showed up as well. Bird and Humphreys. Again, Jay Humphreys has been phenomenal for them. Double-double for McHale, but that is the game. We march on to Game 6. I mean, KG, obviously. If you, like, the amount of players, like, oh, your favorite team of all time, it's like I'd practically just make the 08 Celtics, for fuck's sake. Shaq's up there. I mean, everyone loves Shaq, except for, well, Kobe didn't for a lot of the time, but, you know. Here we go. Game 6. Will the Celtics raise a banner on their home floor this fall after winning it on their home floor? Or will the Houston Rockets force Game 7 back home? Let's see what happens. Yeah, my prime era for basketball is between 2001 and 2011, 2012-ish. I got to be honest, LeBron went to Miami. Like, I have a ton of respect for LeBron James. He is one of the greatest of all time. Seeing him in the finals every fucking year, while it represents greatness, at the same time, I'm like, give me something new. Which is why I got really back into basketball. Not that I never stopped, like, fully paying attention to it, but when the Raptors won, and speaking of winning, ladies and gentlemen, we're going 7. The Rockets win 2 in a row. They win Game 6, 108-98. 39 points from Ewing. Sampson a double-double as well. Larry Bird fouled out 20 minutes in. That sunk them. Game 7. The main event of the evening. Well, yeah, when the Raptors won, because it was something different. I like the Raptors. I mean, I grew up, Vince Carter was one of my favorite players. The scenario is this. The Celtics win. The start of tomorrow's stream, if it's not Madden and it's NBA, the Celtics win. We continue on. If the Rockets win, chat's team, if the Rockets win, we are done with the 80s. And tomorrow, we start fresh in the 1990s, the Jordan era, with 2 new teams, not 4, but 2. And it'll be round 2. So this is it. Will it be the Rockets? Will it be the Celtics? The 88 final. Here we go. I'm tempted to watch the whole thing with like 3-minute quarters, but at the same time, let's just sim to the 4th. Let's do it. Actually, what we're going to do is hit play game to watch the intro, because it's a gigantic fucking intro. And then we will sim from there, just in case it wants to like cut off a celebration. There it is, in Houston.
The air is thick with excitement and anticipation. Welcome everyone to NBA Finals Game 7. Winner take all. A season of joy and pain will end here tonight. And thank you for making
Chris Mullen just like, don't mind me, I'm stretching.
Sports. And tonight we'll see the Houston Rockets as they go up against the Boston Celtics. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike.
Just fucking headbutted your own teammate.
David Aldridge joining us from the sideline.
You see the starting lineups as they've been all series long. So cool, man. So cool. So this is it. The final. Game 7. Who's gonna win it? Will this be our final glimpse of the 80s for now? As we head over to Simcast. And sim. Oh, Rhubarb, incredible. Let's sim through the first quarter. And at the end of the first, 32-24, the Celtics do hit a 3 to start things off. Strong start for the Rockets. Let's go to the half. The Rockets up at the half as well. Outscored them both times so far. Ladies and gentlemen, the Houston Rockets could be just a few minutes away from ending our time in the 80s. Jay Humphries to the line for the Celtics. It's a free throw, 84-67. It's game 7 of the NBA final. Patrick Ewing can't get it to fall over Polonese. Gets the rebound. Put back is good.
Ewing's got 16 here in the second half.
The lead is 19. The Houston Rockets looking to win their first ever title.
Humphries against Bogues. Releases from 15. And he hits.
Good shot from Humphries over Bogues. Very good shot indeed.
The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Bogues kicks to Sampson.
Sampson, the big man, down to the other big man in Ewing. Fade away. Can't get it to fall. Another miss.
I'm sure he's upset right now. He had a space.
Another miss from Polonese.
But just couldn't convert on the mid-range jumper.
Johnson surveying the floor. They set the pick.
Olajuwon went to the Bulls. Polonese can't get it to fall. Bogues gets it. Yeah, Jordan on the Clippers, which this Rockets team beat in the conference final. Muggsy blocked. Sampson's there, defended by Bird. Fade away, goes. Oh my God, what a shot by Ralph Sampson. Now here's the unfortunate thing. If we do move on, if you guys hold on and win this, we are gonna miss some notable occurrences in the league. The NBA officially adopting the three-point system that was in college, at least that version of it. What a shot again. The Hornets and the Heat join the league this next season. So maybe we do, Humphries. Maybe we do look ahead and just see how it handles the expansion. There were a couple of other things as well. There's some new arenas. Oh my God, what is defense? What is defense? Goodness gracious. My God. But yeah, the next season's when Miami and Charlotte joins. The year after that, you get the Timberwolves and the Magic. So there's a lot of changes over the next 2 years that we might be about to miss out on. And then we join up, I believe, in 90-91. It might be the 91-92. 90-91, not much changes. Another basket there. And then, yeah, 91-92. You get the game clock and the shot clock, stuff like that. But yeah, the two big changes. Two big changes coming up. 4 teams added over the next 2 years. Humphries makes the shot. So we won't see that happen from the perspective of the world we're in right now. But as we do skip ahead to the Jordan era, those teams will be there and be established. I think I will probably take a look at how they handle expansion.
And the layup's good off the glass. And that's 31 points for Patrick Ewing.
Yeah, I want to see, because I actually haven't really seen how it would handle a mid-80s expansion, especially with those rules. So,
High post Johnson.
yeah, if we go far enough in the Jordan era, obviously, yeah, we'll see the addition of the Raptors. Be pretty damn cool.
And the call on the
Hard foul from Ewing. 8 minutes left, though. The lead is 23. Houston's got this in the bag. I was waiting to see if the Celtics would really be able to kind of pressure, and they can't. The Grizzlies too. And again, you have the option to keep the Grizzlies in Vancouver. You can stop them from moving on. This was pure domination. Honestly, I'm going to play as the Rockets really quickly. Why not? This game's over. Let's play as the Rockets really quickly. It's on Hall of Fame, so I'm going to suck. But, hello, did you give me control? And what the hell is, okay, you did give me control. Weird.
129
there we go.
In the fourth quarter of this one.
There we go.
Now, here is Humphries. He feeds it to Bird. That one goes in.
Damn you, Larry.
So another incredible finals draws to a close, and the fans are already cheering for the Rockets.
Coach,
are they already cheering? Because they sound pretty quiet to me.
Less turnovers means you get more chances to score. All coaches tell you.
Can we back him down? Can we back him down? Can we back down Kevin McHale? Ah. The final minute before your Rockets come back from 3-1 down, by the way, to win this series in 7, which is ridiculous. Can you pick the Raptors in their first era? No, so there'll be an expansion team, but then I think you can switch to them. I'm going to miss both of these free throws, by the way.
That free throw missing.
Yep.
So for the Rockets, Ewing comes in for Reed, and Askew subbed in for Pippen. So he comes up.
I don't understand free throws in this. If it's just like, oh, you got to get the meter perfect or you miss it, it's like, ah, fuck. Didn't have the timing down with McMillan, that's for sure.
Here's McKenna.
Well, this is it. Round 1. Toogie versus Twitch Chat. The 1980s goes to Chat.
Ewing surveying the floor.
Go Patrick Ewing.
And he banks in the layup.
That's how overpowered Patrick Ewing is. Even I can score with him on Hall of Fame.
Very satisfied tonight.
With good reason. Their team played.
Patrick Ewing, definitely the MVP of this team. That was the best thing that could have ever happened to you guys, was ending up with Patrick Ewing. The Houston Rockets win it. Chat gets it done. I'll have to say goodbye to my beautiful Pacers team. Damn. GG's, chat. GG's. You struck first blood, but there's 3 eras to play in. Even if you win the next one too, we're still going to the early 2000s. We're going to experiment around with this idea in all 3 of them. Patrick Ewing. Oh, that's cool. Patrick Ewing and the Houston Rockets come back from 3-1 down to win. Crazy. Poor Larry. Poor Larry. He and Kevin McHale fought their hearts out. Yeah, for whatever reason, when you go into the sim, it still glitches out people holding the trophy. But Finals MVP confirmed. Patrick Ewing. Who else would it have been? So in this reality, yeah, he was tattooed. So computer-generated players in eras still end up looking like tattooed monstrosities, basically. But there it is. The one thing that Patrick Ewing never got, an NBA title. And there you go. Chat, you did a great thing. 37 points, 16 rebounds. If you play in the 80s era in this game, frickin' get Patrick Ewing. Oh my God. Is he just beyond overpowered? But there it is. Officially. First blood. And Toogie versus Twitch Chat goes to Chat with the Houston Rockets. With Patrick Ewing winning Finals MVP, averaging 31 points a game and 14 rebounds, 3 blocks. Patrick Ewing gets it done. And chat, after getting fucking floored in Toogie versus Twitch chat on 2K22, you did very well this time out. Very, very well indeed. So really quickly, a look at the final bit of standings there, or the final stats. But Ewing, Chris Mullen, Ralph Sampson, who was leaving probably at the end of the season, Robert Reed, Scottie Pippen, who you just got. He won a title as a rookie. Nate McMillan, the addition of Muggsy Bogues. I mean, he wasn't the main man. He didn't have to be. And Vincent Askew. That was the core that was able to get it done. Now, really quickly, I do want to see what would happen here. If I'm not mistaken, is this the season or is it the next season after? Yeah, 88-89 is the Hornets and the Heat. So let's see what happens here. So in terms of retirements, Dr. J is gone. Junior Bridgman. Walter Davis. Mitch Kupchak's out. Kent Benson's mustache. Hall of Fame inductee. I mean, Julius Erving, obviously. Of course, Dr. J would make it. Jersey retirements, Irving's number 6 and Walter Davis's number 6 for the Sixers and the Suns, respectively, are both retired. Historical changes. The Miami Heat and the Charlotte Hornets join the league. Number of officials changes to 3. Team branding, the logo, uniforms, and floor for the Golden State Warriors gets updated. But those are the big additions. And again, you could cancel the Heat and the Hornets getting added. But yeah, in this reality, those two teams are added in. The Heats and the Hornets. So league realignment. Just like in real life, the Miami Heat get put into the Midwest for a season. And I'm pretty sure that doesn't last long, and the Hornets get added into the Atlantic. So it kind of gives you an outlook of what life will look like with some slight changes. But there's the expansion draft option now. So there is a draft lottery. Again, we're just going to quickly run through this, but we're not going to totally engage in it. You guys actually have the third option, potentially, because of a trade with Utah. And you guys end up selecting third in this draft. Good Lord. I end up with the 16th pick. You guys also have the 25th pick now at this 25 teams. So yeah, you guys were set up very well. You won. And then, yeah, you still are set up very well. So in the expansion drafts, yeah, new expansion team, check out the other teams are protected. If you're a team, you can protect up to 8 players. I mean, so obviously you guys don't even have 8 players, so all of your core would be safe. Like, your core players would be safe. And for me, I mean, obviously I'd let go of Frank, but protect Rodman. So yeah, neither of us would be overly in danger of losing anybody huge. Houston needs to release at least one. Oh, so okay, you would have to leave somebody available, which would be Askew. But your core players would be there. So you probably would lose Askew in the expansion draft. So let's sim the drafts and see what the team ends up being. So the Hornets ended up with Birdsong as the first pick. The Heat end up with Bedford and Davis. Washburn's out. Scott Skiles ends up with the Hornets. We'll have to look at these guys' teams. But yeah, it handles the expansion draft as you would expect. I lost Tellis Frank, and you guys ended up losing Askew. And then you get to the actual draft. So really quickly, God, this game's fucking great. So really quickly, then you get to look at it. The Miami Heat, led by William Bedford, Buck Johnson, Sam Goodrich. That is their current setup. And then the Charlotte Hornets, led by 32-year-old Otis Birdsong. So yeah, both neither of us were overly affected by this, but yeah, those two teams are decent. And then for the hell of it, the drafts. First overall, Denver takes Rick Smits. Look at that hair. Rick Smits, 7'4" center, goes to Denver, the Mile High center. Atlanta at 2 takes Mitch Richmond, which would have left you guys with the opportunity to trade the pick for Javon Allen. It's only a C+ potential. Marcus Johnson really wanted to go for it. You literally could trade that pick and your next first for Mitch Richmond and Trey Rollins, which would have been good. Yeah, there would have been some interesting trades to debate. Doc Rivers, Jim Paxson, Clark Kellogg. There would have been fucking Horace Grant the first. Jesus. You guys were set up very, very well. And you even could have gotten a skew back with Birdsong. You guys were set up very well. And with this pick, the obvious pick would have been someone like Danny Manning because of the big man that you're losing. So you probably would have lost your other big man next to Ewing, and then you would have immediately been able to draft Danny Manning to replace him. Yeah, there is a chance if we continued this. I mean, shit, you could have taken Hershey Hopkins or Rex Chapman. I don't think that would have been your only world title. I don't think it would have been. I genuinely think if we continued down this path, next year, you could have gone right back to the finals. No doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind. So yeah, that, you guys consistently would have been good. And honestly, yeah, did kind of put this team. Here, I'll just go through this really quickly. Yeah, you know, you take Danny Manning. Like, you guys would have consistently been right up there. And for me, I mean, yeah, nobody that I'd hey, Vinny Del Negro. Honestly, I would legitimately take Steve Kerr. I know Willie Anderson's there, but Steve Kerr is the fucking man. That is who I would have taken. Sweet, beautiful Steve Kerr. But yeah, just to go through this to see what could have been. You guys again got trade offers for another first round pick, Allen in a first. Yeah, I mean, you guys. Shit, there was a deal there for Mitch Richmond. Oh yeah, you guys would have been phenomenal. You definitely would have made a trade there too, because there's nobody overly elite left at this point. I'm gonna take Vinny Del Negro, who went on to be a coach. So yeah, let's just sim to the end there. No doubt, you guys were set up. I mean, Jesus Christ, look at that. You would have gotten Danny Manning third. You guys would have been just fine. Consistently up there and competing for championships pretty much year after year. Even if you lose Sampson, you bring in the rookie, you would have been fine. I was in an interesting spot. I just think I needed more time. You guys had the one thing I didn't. A fucking superstar and a half. Like, again, it was obvious, right? Like, I had the better overall depth. You guys had the star power. And in the NBA, star power wins out most of the time. So chat wins round 1. Tomorrow night, round 2 begins in 1991.